Okay, and I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal.
Well,
Oh boy, Velvet Room.
The prisoner has returned. You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight.
Okay.
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you. These picaresque dissidents of society, deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Ah, 10 slots. Nice.
all right.
It's almost time.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world.
Gee, modest are we?
Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So, you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot, too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes. Our art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too. Besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Hey!
Ah! Okay.
You up?
Oh. The kid just went back to his dorm. He left this painting here before taking off. Supposedly to thank us for taking him in. Yeah. It's rare to see a kid act with such grateful notions these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it.
Hey,
Well, if you're up for the day, let's get going.
Hey, hey!
I did not expect this conversation to be this long. Huh. Huh? What the heck? Oh. Sorry. Huh? I need to talk to you. But now might not be the right time.
Please head to the exam room. Hey,
I'm thinking of resigning. Several of my suppliers found out that the girl are gonna stop funding me. I can't get my hands on medical devices, and I won't be able to get what I need to complete new medicines. Probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I'm in a bind. That's fine. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan was staying at. Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was for her to keep smiling. This isn't just about her, though. I was gonna help every single person who had the disease.
same here.
I was a sickly child when I was young. I was always at the hospital and rarely had enough energy to attend school. Medicine was the only hope that kept me alive. That's why I became a doctor. So I could cure people, just like I was cured. But I guess this is where it ends. Medical industry is a business after all. The chief director is doing what's best for it. I'm all out of allies.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. I might just be the only one. I really appreciate everything you've done for me. My practice increased thanks to your meddling. And in the end, I felt like a real doctor again. So, thank you. I just might. This is where it ends. But it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home. Good luck on entrance exams. Huh? So... Huh?
What are you trying to do?
You mean Yamada? Don't think you're gonna get revenge for me. You're some weird kid. His name is Shuichi Yamada, and he's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. Is that all? Yay! Now I can go to Mementos.
Take
So
care.
there is a lot to do.
Ah, you're back.
Speech. Okay. So, before I get to the next social link thing, something I did want to mention that I've been wanting to mention, and I forget if I have, because I've talked about the voice actors behind the characters in most cases. The voice actor for Makoto is... How do I keep messing up how I pronounce it. Shirami Lee, or I think it's Shirami Lee. She was in like Funimation stuff in the early to mid 2000s into the 2010s. Still works for them on occasion, but I'd say about 5 or 6 years ago started working in video games and was in stuff like Danganronpa and other games like that. This is the one I know her mostly from because it's such a hefty role. But again, I said this in my Tales of Berseria podcast. I like knowing who the voice actors are. Not on a personal level or anything. Mostly just because they deserve way more credit than they should. There was a couple years ago, there was an issue of like something called Performance Matters, where like, big name actors are one thing, but majority of actors in the industry of games and anime and such don't get a lot of credit. So I think people deserve that sort of credit to their name and to the performances that they give, because it is a big deal to respect the people who do add to something, especially as heavy a presence a visual novel style game like this presents, because you have a lot of voice acting. And in almost all of the cases in this game, the voice acting is really fucking good. So when I do those little asides, it's mostly just to show credit where it's due. And yeah, it's a dub version or a English version of a Japanese game. I get that. A lot of people like the Japanese versions. I have said my reasons as to why I like the dub versions more on many occasions, but I still think that whether you go to a convention or you talk to a voice actor on Twitter or you know them or know what characters they do, it adds something to how an experience is, and you can see that in how she's approaching this character, because Makoto is not as like uptight and just evil as she sounds. I wanted to bring this up during the Makoto Ann discussion because that was some feisty shit. Makoto has her reasons for being as strict as she is, but it's not like she isn't completely sympathetic or anti-sympath, you know, like she's not without sympathy. She's being pressured by so many people, and you can tell she's only trying to impress them. But you know, there's definitely something going on there that we as the character don't know, that we as the viewer do, and it definitely comes across. So I did want to throw that out there as an aside before I kept moving with the story, because it is moving pretty quickly now that we're back into it. Anyway, let's go help with a speech. There we go.
Everyone.
That you possess free will does not mean that you can do as you please. To make decisions based simply on loss and gain is to act like a heartless machine. The reason so few people care about their fellow man is because of how few have the energy to do so. We politicians have fallen short of our goal to change society. We need your support more than ever. That approach isn't gonna work. You have to get the voters more excited. You're gonna completely lose the hearts and minds of the people. Again, what I'm trying to say is, Councilman Masushita, it's been a long time since we last spoke. I wanted to stop by and see how you were doing. Oh, you're a high schooler volunteering for you, huh? How times have changed. Do you know about the Kuramoto children? That was nearly 20 years ago. I'm impressed you're so interested in politics. I was a member of them as well. Yoshida and I were in the same year. I made an amazing career change going from a pro wrestler to a diet member. Hot damn, I like pro wrestling. It's a good thing. I was elected easily, but I had no idea what I was doing. I realized I wasn't elected on my own merit, and I failed to be re-elected for a second term. I guess that was true for both of us.
No.
Well, you made a great comeback, though. You're truly an inspiration. As are you, old friend. You're working harder than anyone on the campaign trail. There's no need for false praise here. Yoshida's well informed about the world of politics, and he'll make a great teacher. However, I suggest you only do as he says and not as he does if you want to become a diet member. And what might that mean? I'm guessing he doesn't know. You really think you can win the election by being completely honest and making good arguments? You've got to get more votes, or you'll be forever known as no good Torah.
What?
Without honesty and good arguments, there could be no justice. It's been a while since I heard one of your own speeches. Amamiya, what was it about Yoshida that drew you in? You address matters quite directly for a young person. It seems you have taught him well.
You're right.
I have tried to teach him everything I know. That's what we agreed on. Fundraising. Allow us to get lots of money during negotiations. Nice. By the way, how are things between you and Old Man Kuramoto?
Yes.
We're still not on speaking terms. There's something I'd like you to get your opinion on, so I'll be in touch. Very well. Oh, that reminds me. You may still distrust me because of what happened with the with the missing party funds. But I'm not the one who pointed the finger at you. That's all I'm gonna say. Boy, did you have to mention that. My apologies. Thank you for today.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Thanks again for your help today. What a mess. Past mistakes can really come back to bite you. And it's hard to really feel like you've escaped them. Some people can fight their way back like Matsushita, but many end up suffering under the weight of labels. Even after 20 years, I'm still nothing more than no good Tora. But I will not give up. It's true that I lost a lot. I did learn a great many things along the way. Somewhere in the middle of it, all my own stubbornness has tempered me into conviction. My only redeeming quality. That is why I want you to use your experiences to forge your own conviction. Yes, you're still young after all. You have a great deal more learning and guessing to do, and growing to do. Well, I ended up taking longer than expected. Well, until next time. Speaking of next time, let's save it. Unless the game tells me I gotta do something.
Hi.
Oh, dear. Rumors? Rumors are not good.
How tragic. Give it a try. This is it. That's it.
You green hair. Yeah.
Nice going.
I'm good at guessing games. Sort of. Yeah. Acid rain. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, good. You haven't gone home yet.
Uh-oh.
Nijime-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away?
Aw, crap.
She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Makoto Nijima-san is the class president of Shujin Academy. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it?
Oh.
Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
Nijima's the girl who keeps following you around. What could she want?
I don't know. Maybe we should figure that out next time. Oh boy, and the music is... That's not foreboding at all. Crap. Fuck me.